Hello, survivors! I believe I have messed up. Classic. Go away, click go, come back. Roadmap's like, nah, you've put Carol in there, bruv. Good job. Good job. Good freaking job. How's it going, guys? How we feeling? We feeling all right? Blowing my mind all these things to do. There's a lot of roadmaps. You just gotta basically like watch a movie and get through like 2 of them. I'm currently working on the Negan one. I just finished the Joshua roadmap and the Joshua extension. I did the initial Negan one the other day, not realizing that it was actually a 4-week roadmap. So I did a 4-week roadmap ahead of time, which is fine. That roadmap's done and dusted. I don't have to worry about that one. I've also got to do a Poppers roadmap, and I think I'm okay. Like I'm sitting pretty, air quotes, for a little bit. I don't have anything like pressing to do. The weekly mission I have to do. I hope there's a raid tournament tonight. I'm not sure, let me check. We check the calendar. Tonight we have a SR. So there's not going to be a raid tournament for the current week's missions by the looks of things, which is kind of sucky. It's kind of sucky. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day, guys. Feeling good after the weekends. Feel free to go and chat. Vaz, Sean, Valiant, Top Spirit stream. I do appreciate you all tuning in. We also have Daylight, Mark, and that's it. That's all the chatters. That's all the chatters. Just a lot of chatting. Is she coming today or tomorrow? Like, I think she's coming tomorrow. Yeah, I think she's coming out tomorrow. Again, I think with the update issues, there's some issues around like logging in. I think they've fixed them, air quotes, so it should be periodically fixed for people. Did you know there's a bug where people can't get on because the game says there's an update but there isn't? Yeah, some issue with the app stores, unfortunately. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that the app has rolled back the update, so like it hasn't pushed the latest update. I'm not sure when they're going to roll that one out, because the app store was having issues with something to do with iOS. And obviously every platform has to be on the same update, so yeah, it's just a bit messy on the platforms. Thankfully, I don't think it affected people too much when it came to war. The Android issue only affected people after war ended, which was beneficial. The iOS issue did affect people during war, though, unfortunately. But yeah. Look, will they be compensating people who couldn't play war? Who are on iOS? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do there. I think it's hard for them to identify who wouldn't have been able to play. Running out of poppers other than calendar. Are we able to get more? I think isn't there a roadmap to get poppers, or like you get poppers in tournaments or something like that? Like poppers are for this roadmap up here, yeah? Yeah, the SR tournament that starts tonight gives those. 99% sure. 99%. Okay, we can do this one. World Energy. We're just going to hit auto. ×3. We're going to ×3 all these roadmaps because there's so many. Android users only, I believe. I have no issue on iOS. You didn't have any... I think some people did have issues on iOS over the weekend. I'm not 100% certain, though. I'm on Android and didn't have a problem. I think if you're in the beta program, you didn't have a problem, which is a rare thing. Normally it's the people in beta that get problems, but it was the other way around. People in beta didn't get problems. It's all faction events this week too. SR has to run first. For the Poppers, milestone roadmap is gone. It's just after 2 days. So we have to hit those 50 raids outside of this week. I mean, it's only 50 wins. It's not too crazy, but yeah. I'm on iOS and kept getting kicked off every 2-3 minutes. Gave up on Saturday. Haven't missed 250 in War for the last 2 years. What, 250, 200k milestone? My notifications are already turned off, and I think it was the solution. Yeah, there was some issue with like notifications, but it was the update itself. But notifications somehow was fixing it for some people. Android beta users didn't have an issue. Only Android who had already updated were affected. iOS had their own set of unrelated crashes due to notification. Yeah, it seemed like a bit of a mess. It seemed like a bit of a mess. I think the Android issue came about because of the iOS issue, though. Like, they fixed the iOS issue, and then there was people. I think if you uninstalled and reinstalled the game, it probably would have fixed it on Android. Because they seem to roll back the live version, and if you're on beta, it doesn't matter because you always get rollback no matter what. Like, it becomes a beta update. Like, I heard some people just signed up to beta and it fixed it for them. Messy to say the least. To say the least. To say the least. It's still light outside. It's 8 PM. Still see the sun, sort of sunlight at least. Sunlight. If you are logged into YouTube, guys, feel free to hit that thumbs up. It does help a lot. It's appreciated. Okay, I'm trying to keep up to date with this particular roadmap just to keep up to date with it. It isn't a must-do roadmap. It's also world energy, so I can just hit auto on it and not be too bothered. The ones that I'm scared of doing this on are the one that's cost energy. Like, I'm hoping we get a little bit more of the Negan axes to do his stuff, because I did waste 2. Because I took Carol on the roadmap by accident. Like, basically what I did at the beginning of the stream, you know? Amazing stuff, I know. Amazing stuff. Amazing. We're going to actually stop doing this one because I can do this one off stream easily. Just hitting auto, not paying attention. Okay, let me see. I did do the bonus roadmap, so we've got all the like crates. Unfortunately, this is just bits for me. I could potentially make a video about this. I see people asking what's the best one to pick up. Personally, strange enough, I would actually recommend Alpha and Rosie. Alpha if you don't have a huge amount of defense leaders, and then if you're happy with your leaders and you know it, then go for Rosie. I think Shane is easily the most replaced character in these 3. In Trader, who's in the Mythic Market, he's not as important as like an actual defense leader, or Rosie, who's going to be like an actual defense character. Just because we need so many defense characters, which is strange enough. Rosie's the oldest one, but she is going to get a little bit of a tweak, a little bit of a buff, a cheeky buff. Oh, there's a Clementine roadmap. That's actually kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Been advancing on this. This hasn't fully unlocked either. It is there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. I've been mainly hitting auto. Mainly. I'll let that through this time, Valiant, but you got caught by YouTube on that comment. Just FYI. What smoke screen to help forget? What a smoke screen to help people forget? Absolutely garbage. Goldgate. That's the last time I messaged Shucks direct. I mean, I wouldn't ever really message the community managers directly, just because you can imagine, like, if everyone was messaging them directly, they'll never get through their inbox. It's just going to be impossible, unless your issue's like extremely messed up. If you're having an issue that a lot of people are having an issue, you can almost guarantee they're trying to fix the issue, guys. You know, if people aren't in game, they can't buy stuff. So they want people in game. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. What Lucille has he got in his hand there? Oh, it's his actual base Lucille, right? Yeah. No, it isn't. It's an attached weapon because it's flashing. I guess it's going to be. I guess it's going to be Shane's weapon. I was correct. I was correct. Hey, what's up, Logan? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in. Forgot different standing reward, different token amounts. For what? You mean like for CRW? For CRW. This is blitzing through it at least. At least it's absolutely blitzing through it. It's a shame you can't just say, hey, do this entire act for me on auto. I believe Maggie comes out tomorrow, but you have to wait and see. I got told that Maggie was coming out on Tuesday, but I could release my video on Sunday. So I did. Was asking about war tokens. Ah, right. I think most people should have had around 200k by this point, or slightly more. I think if you're below 20th place, you maybe have less. What's up, Margot? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Kevin, as well? Thank you very much for tuning in. And also Nathan, hello, hello. Potentially got a nice little video coming this week. Maybe a nice couple of videos actually in the next week. I might be able to bring some early preview information of certain things in the game, kind of like Awakening, but not of a new game mode or anything like that. Just some interesting stuff that could potentially be on Horizon. Well, less potentially, like it would be on the Horizon. I just got to get okay basically from Scopely. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. One thing has been okayed, so I can actually do it. It's the other thing, which I'm waiting for. It'd be nice. I'm 4,500 short of last copy of War Richard. Damn, you've gone all in on Richards. I went for a mods, well, a mod the first time. I might claim Richard now. Not really my dad. I don't think so. I don't think so. Also, is Scopely going to fix the performance on iOS devices? My game used to run smooth as butter on my iPhone 13 and now it's choppy. It could be an iOS issue. I don't know how old iOS 13 is or iPhone 13 is. If it's an old device, if it's getting older, generally iOS basically make it perform worse with their updates, you know? So you get the newer devices. Like, this is why they basically make the phones recommend certain phones devices. I don't know how old iPhone 13 is though, like I say. No clue. Did you try turning off notifications? That's just a fix for everything. Hey, what's up, Danny? Welcome to the stream. Got a few more roadmaps to do here. We'll come back. We'll come back. I think that's it. That's all I have to do. I know, actually. I said do. But there's this roadmap as well that I have to do as well. As well. Lots of do's and as wells. Okay. Don't think I can claim this. Yeah. Knew it. I actually did the skip here, guys. See the skip weight? Someone said it on my previous stream. I could watch a video to skip the weight on this, and it skipped every single one of the high replenish I was crafting. So now I'm back to crafting 300, right? Let's see how many high replenish I've got. Is anyone top this? Battle items. Has anyone got more high replenish than me? 100,000. The worst bit is I don't think it's gonna like go fast if I hold it down for. Oh, it does. It does. Let's see how much this is worth. Let's see how much this is worth. Choo choo! It's still going. I think it's gonna max out the food. I think it's gonna get to all the nines. I think that's the max it can go to. Ah, I got a billion. What can we do with 1 point? Oh, it's gonna be like nearly 2 billion food. 1.727 billion food. What can we do with that, guys? What can we do with that? Not much. Not much. We've cured the hunger in our camp though. No problem. NP. No problem. Okay. You're rich. Yeah, I'm rich in foods. Lovely, right? Okay, let me see if I can get to crafting some stuff. I think it's Jane's weapon I need to craft. I think I started and it got a terrible upgrade straight away. We need to do this one again. 30% defense. We got 2 of those damn things. I got the Joshua weapon, obviously. Kind of weird weapon, right? Absolute defense, improved basic attack reduction. I mean, it's okay, but the last slot only happens if the third slot doesn't happen. I kind of want something that happens no matter what, you know? But it is what it is. It is what it is. And we talked about it before. Fast is probably the worst when it comes to free-to-play accessibility on defense team characters. Wangfa, that's it, pretty much. That is it. Where's this Jane weapon? She did have an attached weapon, right? She did. As you can see, it failed. So go for HP again. Bankrupting me. Have I got one of these bags somewhere? 25 bags. Only 3. Only 3. Only 3. Game legs up. Okay, I'll craft that. No, we won't. It's always something. There's always something. We'll be crafting to that today. Yeah. What's up, Danny? What's up, Bretland? Welcome to the stream. Richard or Roxy? I don't have Roxy at the moment. Apparently people are using Roxy, which is nice. She did get a bit of a boost. The fact that she has 2 passives now that are basically like 2 rolls, because she's got cunning, but she's also got in control. Enemy resistances are 40% lower against this character, so she is arguably better than she ever would have been if they released her as they intended to. So she actually became a better character, ever so slightly. Yeah, not by much. Cunning isn't that great for her, but yeah. It's just the disarm. Does she have like when disarming an enemy, another enemy gets disarmed or something like that? She's got ransacking built. She doesn't apply disarm. That's what I want, is a disarmer, right? Who also applies disarm. So, because disarm is like pretty slow, you know? It's pretty slow. We're gonna claim 2 copies of Richards. That's my first 2. I did pick up the Paragon mod, the last War Rewards. I kind of just wanted the Paragon mods, to be honest. I kind of just wanted Paragon mods. Got Richard here. Haven't got used to Richard yet, but I do use Roxy quite a bit. Are you using her for her disarm primarily, right? Or what? Like, what are you using her primarily for? The amount of roadmaps is insane. I feel like I'm doing them all day. Yeah. I feel the same. I feel the same. I feel the same. Okay, we'll get rid of him. Grade 5. Happy days. What's up, EDO? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. What's up? Not much. Not much. Just have to do a bazillion roadmaps. It's not going too bad though. It's not going too bad. I've completed what? 3? Bonus Ultra, no, 4. Riot Challenge, Joshua's 1. Bonus Ultra. The Negan is the 4-week roadmap. I'm up to date almost on this one. This one is going slow. The ones I got to focus are the ones up the top. These 2. Especially this one, because I think once I complete this, I can do this extra one I can't get onto right now. Or I can do part of the extra one, I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. Scopes was down like 8 hours for me overnight. Got a screen says servers were down. Oh, okay. A lot of stuff happens when I'm asleep. She's amazing against stun teams. What, stun on defense? I don't have jewels, so does that mean I won't be able to complete most recent anniversary roadmap? Julie, you mean? Which ones requires Julie? Is it this one? It does. Need LB1. We did get in a crate recently. If you've got that crate still, I generally recommend holding on to crates unless there's a character in it that you desperately want to get instantly, just because you never know, especially with rarer characters like event characters. These ultras, for instance. I mean, the ultras less so. I don't think they'll ever do an ultra requirement, to be honest. But her ransack is a nice bonus, yeah, no doubt. Disarm and impair on her weapon for the sake of Eris. Nice, nice. I think I do have an impair weapon. I think we all got a chance to get one, right? Shame I can't, like, search by effect. Yeah, this one, right? That's the better one. This is the better version, right? Because it just... Why is it better again? It just has better base stats or something? Yeah, I think so. And this one's good for Faction Assault as well. I haven't actually done it, but if we go into Faction Assault, which I have not done recently, I'll be honest, I skipped it for a couple of days just because there's so many roadmaps going on. There's only so much I can do in the game, you know. I guess it's worth equipping to him. It's better to have a 100% chance to proc on crit than it is to have 60% chance to proc, right? Unless his resistance is really high on crit. What's his crit resistance? As long as his crit resistance is 40%, there we go. It is slightly better. It is slightly better. It's a 30%. If it was 40%, I think it would be the same. And then 60% chance to occur. Well, I mean, He obviously has to. So this might be around the same, but it feels nicer. I get 2 chances at the crits, and he's got a crit mod, I think. So he's got decent crit. Now I've got a crit weapon. I need to put 1535 on it. Yeah. So we have to crit for 1. So resisted the crit there. So we hit the crit, and then he has to not resist the actual impair. So it's like layered RNG, but it is what it is. Oh damn, we're only on phase 2 out of 4. Hey, what's up, Bashal? How's it going, man? I can't finish it either. Since I just returned to the game, I will only be able to grade 5 duty, so can't finish it. Scope says that they are enabling faction support for the map requiring duty, so let's see. Okay, there you go. That's actually awesome if they do that. That is awesome. We haven't hit it yet. It's not going as planned. Try and get down some bleeds. You hit the crit. And again. So I guess we're impairing him. Nope. I'm hitting crit and it doesn't say resist. I do have the weapon on him, right? When dealing a crit, hit a line of enemies. I think I'm hitting it. I don't know. I didn't cleanse. Phantasm. Fantastic. I used it on FA Boss. I put 1535. Yeah, I want that. I want it. I need it. It's going alright. It's been a crazy busy week. It's been pretty crazy busy for me too. Tomorrow, I'm not planning to do any content. I'm not even planning to turn on my PC if I can help it. And getting on with other stuff. Need to do some stuff in the house. Some chores and getting my new PC into position. Final setups. Yeah. FA bosses seem to resist everything. Yeah. It is the way. I try not to rely too heavily on like RNG, but you've got to land bleed. But that's why I've got a bleed mod on everybody. So I just basic attack with everybody and someone's gonna hit bleed. I've got AP down on everybody too, and sometimes the AP down will hit. There we go, full cleanse. Full cleanse. There we go, minus 45 AP, I saw it. He resisted it twice. I think he's resisted impair every single time it's procced. Annoying guy. Annoying guy. So there, like I hit a really low bleed, but it only has to start. As long as the bleed starts, it will just get doubled and extended, and it's already at 90k, you know. Double extend every time. And then if you want to, you could try and throw on like another 200k bleeds. And it looks like we hit it. Double extend, 800k now. These guys hit so hard, man. Ever since they buffed these dudes. I'm gonna cleanse because I think he had something, yeah. I saw it down a couple of times for you. Yeah, it's only one turn, that's the only downside, whereas the one for the other weapon is 3 turns. So I think I'm gonna have to put that on Ico. I really should have done that already. I should have done it already. I wonder if I can do that now. Switch it and put it into Ico's hands. 60% chance is better than whatever she's got in her hands. Which is nice. What's up, weird girl? Welcome to the stream. And I added on the fires a couple of times. Yeah, I don't mind too much about them because they just do their SIGs the second they're revived anyway. And that Joshua with that annoying signature. Just, yeah. He'd be annoying. He'd be annoying. So, who of you are going to try and pull for Maggie? Do remember you only need 1 copy of her to get her leader skill. And honestly, probably one of her better passives. I think even her grade 4 passive is kind of cool because it gives her a 10% attack boost at the beginning of the fight and then just goes up by 25% each turn, so that will buff her regardless. I'm going to do some pulls, of course. Maggie looks awesome. The fact that she works with Glenn as well is kind of interesting. That's a lot of foods. Pixie about a little bit behind on the stream. A little bit behind on the stream. I remembered, obviously, if I say it, Pixie Vamp's not going to hear it until they get here, and it's like 30 minutes later. Just a little bit behind. Oh, we only need to do 3, don't we? I'll just do the boss. Probably the easiest. I think the faction assault store reset, right? Everything's destroyed. Look at that. Really think she can force team changes, but I'm not sure how yet. I think these sort of characters are good for the game, even if you don't even get the character. Because when a character like this is released, whales stop using the thing that it counters as much. You remember back to when Axel was released as a S-class leader, he countered Jackie, I think? Was it Jackie? Jackie just didn't get used as much and it just helped free to play. With 3 defenses, it's not going to be as, you know, big a thing, but yeah, it'll still happen. Pew 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 pew. Okay, massive burn on it now. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good for everybody, but obviously really good if you actually get her. And she's the princess counter, which is funny. Because princess is obviously the most powerful of the paybacks. What's up, Weedy Boss? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've got the reset on this one, unfortunately. I think it's already gone. Boo. It is a really nice feature, but when it doesn't exist. It's rough. At least this boss is in the unlimited mode and honestly is the most auto boss in the game, other than Gov. So once you complete Gov's helicopter, it's quite nice to just auto. Ta-da! Okay, we did that one. Let's just do this one. What weapon did you take for the party blower grey market? I haven't taken anything yet. I haven't gone for anything yet. But I've got all the weapons as well, so I don't need to prioritize. If I do go for a weapon, I'm thinking of going for another version of the Shane weapon. I like the Shane weapon quite a lot. Like maybe build another style of it. Maybe a third slot to swap it out for the extra damage against enemies with a certain amount of HP. So it's more of a nukey weapon. I also like the Aaron's pistol, which I think is in there as well. I have lost 20 party poppers because of this update bug. How did you lose? Oh, you mean crashing on a road map? I think they can tell if you've crashed on a road map, so you might want to message support, you know, you never know. So you can have two of them, but Aaron's looks good as well. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, they're all good in their own right. I think I use them all at the moment, to be honest. Let's have a look. Party blower. We've got ages. I just wouldn't go for this weapon unless you didn't get it last time. I don't think you need two improved ransacks. I know they're off trait and they're going to be rare and you never know. I think this is the least important weapon out of these four. But then again, same with this one. It's nice. It's nice, but 60% obviously slightly higher. I think it has slightly higher base stats too, so what you could do is swap out this 4 slot and change it for something else and still get higher stats than that weapon. So never go for this weapon over the Protector Aaron's pistol for sure. But then yeah, it's the only offensive weapon. The improved reviving is nice, but you could go for a 45% attack against enemies with more than 50% HP, 50% attack if you've already got it. I've already got this weapon. Two revive weapons, not so amazing. It's a shame that the Ransack is 4 slot. Ransack is the 4 slot, right? It's a shame its Ransack is 4 slot. Because if I could put Ransack in that 3rd slot and still keep 1535 increase thing, oh, that would be so good. That would be so good. I do want to go for the advanced bags and the ultra bags as well. It just depends on what I've got left over. It all depends. Okay, we'll do another ransack. We'll do another hit on Faction Assault. And then we'll go back to the lovely road maps. Lovely. Are we able to fail the pop till you drop map at all, or would failing once mean you can not get enough to finish? I think you can fail some stages, but you might not be able to do the extra road maps if you do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was my B. Fortunately, I had a Guardian Shields. That was my B. That actually helped because he's low HP now and I can definitely nuke him. Okay. Should have positive and negative. Cute. Now we can hit auto. Why has she got double attack? Oh, she's got the extension double attack that I built. Just randomly. There's some chess app. There's some chess AP teams you can build with Marcus weapon, and Akira just need another AP gain weapon. I mean, couldn't you just use Laura? Or is this using both? Yeah, I mean you could utilize it for that slot for sure. Was it 10% AP? So you get 20% AP to all. With two of them. Laura makes most teams a lot better. Yeah, she's probably one of the better attacking team characters out there that support, you know, that isn't there to do damage. There aren't too many good characters that aren't there meant to do damage. Maybe Trader's the another one. Every other good attack team character is meant to nuke somehow, right? Okay, this will be the last one for sure. So I won't defeat this, but we'll get close. We'll defeat this boss, but we won't do the next one. There's extras for pop romap, given the 100 everyone got sent. Originally everyone got 40 sure, so there should be enough for 6 fails. 6 fails. There's actually a little, like, not cheap, but just a little thing that you can do on this, guys. When I hit 4 million on this, I can just flee. If I don't have time to sit here and watch my entire attack. Or wait for the time to fall down. It does count my attack as hitting 4 million. But in this case, my faction haven't defeated the boss yet, so obviously would try and do as much as possible here. Nice one, Shane. Nice one. You do your 6th signature move against alert characters against the ad and not the boss. Jeez. Also, okay. No, Akira does burn. That makes him more there for damage, not support. I accidentally brought Carol into a walker stage and got stuck with the. I had to say, man. I had to say, I did it on a Negan roadmap, with the axes. Halo attack buff. Oh man, the Halo is annoying from Akira. It's so annoying. Like, you'd think it would go on the character with the lowest HP or something, but it doesn't seem to have any sort of. A character can legit be like 1 hit away from death and it'll give the Halo to the guy with the max HP, max bonus HP Guardian Shield, you know? This guy needs Halo. I think I said 2 characters together. You what? think there's only one more boss after this, so we'll just get it done. I think it's the quickest boss, fortunately. Oh no, it's the second quickest. Not including the governor, maybe. My team on this boss is so bad. Like, I still haven't got or worked out a team to beat this. You know? I think it comes down to like special weapons that constantly apply defense down or something like that. Which I think you can get, but yeah. What's the weapon I've got on Andrew? I think I've got the bell one. I think all her stuff deals damage anyway. Let me see. Deals damage. Oh, her Sig doesn't, so she can't crit her rush, but she can crit her Sig. There we go. Not much left for someone else to do though, fortunately. I think this is the last one I have to do. One energy left. And it's on the last boss, so I should have probably done defense down first. It is kind of whatever though. It's kind of whatever. Let's see if we can do it quickly this time. We've got an AP down. I remember being able to do this boss in like 40 seconds. So like right about now, I'm like 10 seconds away from winning. It's because of these ads, they stay alive longer. You know? It slows down the fight. Like I would have already won by now. And I swear he's resisting more than he was before. He's gonna nuke. Oh, not today. I'm gonna have to reset the bleeds because my extender is dead, or like controlled. I don't think I've got an extension on him. No. Look how long this takes now, like 2 minutes. I know that it's like drama, but it's taken almost twice as long as it used to. I don't know why. Weird stuff. Weird. The BP weapon Eric gives hemorrhage every turn, makes a big difference on that stage. Ah, right, yeah, true. Is it when attacking or just like when being attacked or what? I can't remember with that weapon, or is it just like every turn? Yeah, that weapon makes it kind of easy modes. I guess it makes a lot of those bosses kind of easy, to be honest. You can double it as well if you've got a lacerator. Does hemorrhage and bleed actually count as different effects, right? You can bleed someone who has hemorrhage. I've got so many of these trainers in my inbox right now. I need level up to start tonight. Real soon. Real soon. Okay, let's get these 6 raids out of the way. We just got to win, right? We don't have to win with everyone alive or anything like that. Nothing crazy. That was a proper nuke team as well. That was a proper nuke team. I got bellyache. My belly is hurting. Applies of it at start of each turn, easy modes. You see this character about to die, they don't need Halo, they're great, they're doing great, but there's someone going and shield takes your bodyguard and healing shield protect. Yeah, exactly, it's just like it's infuriating. What can you do though? What can you do? What can you do? We're gonna do that. Hopefully he doesn't cleanse the taunt. Doesn't look like he did. Doesn't look like he did. Good. Good. See you later, Jesus. See you later, Jesus. $25 rep. Did I get 25 rep? You sure? I generally get 6. I don't think I've seen 25 for a while. I'll take your word for it. I've not seen that though for a while. For a good old while. Okay, I'm gonna rest this first. So no. Okay, we've done so much control there. It's like protecting the president. Yeah. See, no one even got the halo that turn. That halo that I've got is what I stole off of somebody. So it's like, here's halo. Joke. Psych! Oh goodness. She was burning, right? Yeah. See you later. Line up the sniper from some bell tower somewhere. Wait, 119? I swear she had 100. Oh, she's got the reduction to damage over time effects here. Damn it. I was like, gonna snipe her. She's definitely gone now, though. She definitely gone now. I have to check back on my rep in the history. I've not seen 25 rep for a long time, honestly. They must have been like at the same level as me. You know? If you know what I'm saying. Let's have a little look ski. Yeah, I got 25 rep for attacking somebody. Does it tell me their rank? Oh, they're rank 3. Yeah, I rarely attack people above me, that's why. Rarely attack people above me. Generally, it's people below me. So, like, I mean, I didn't even get any rep for this. Oh, okay, so anyone who's below me is 6, right? So rarely attack people above me. Just don't see them, you know? A lot of the time. Should we continue on the Negan roadmap? A little bit of continuation. So, should put up your Julies, guys. There's faction support. You can do it in advance. I'll do it after this roadmap. If they are potentially going to change the faction support potential for that roadmap, it's a bit brutal on the timing. It really depends on how many stages need Julie. If it's only 10, it's not too crazy, but you're still going to have to help out your faction. Could be this faction maybe just doesn't have Julius, the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I'm going to do that in like a preemptive set up. Haha, she's already up. I didn't do it on purpose. I must have had to have put her up for something else and I just haven't changed it. It's actually kind of funny. But yeah, let's hope that actually does change. When did they say that, Steve? Was that recently? Where did they have Julia all to complete the last stage? I mean, she was a recent event character. They generally try and cycle in event characters for that. But I kind of agree with you. And I actually had some health issues recently, guys. Not to offload onto you guys, but randomly, just a, was it a PSA or something? Obviously the temperatures have been pretty hot in recent times, but I got some low level dehydration, lightheadedness, dry mouth, you know, and I hit the Google doc that you could be dehydrated, so I was just like, okay, and I made sure that I was on the old hydration. I'm generally not terrible at drinking, but it's just been way too hot now, so I guess I'm losing fluids a lot compared to previously. You need more pints. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Also, I did have Pepsi Max caffeinated recently, and obviously that's got what's it got in it? It's got I can't remember what the name of it is. It basically makes you not retain water. Makes you lose your fluids. What's it called? I can't remember. The caffeine, the side effect of it is that you don't retain fluids. Just got back to base. You're in Wales, or you got back to base from Wales. But if you're in Wales, nice. Hope it's going great. Nice little breakaway. And if you've been to Wales, I hope it was nice. I know you're saying about going to Wales. I couldn't remember the exact timings. Because you said you might miss some more stuff, I think. I can't remember. I wasn't playing when that event came up. Yeah, it was reasonably recent. But it sounds good that they are going to effectively make that not a big an issue. Just make sure you tell your faction to put up Julie. It was in this meeting, morning's general feedback. It should already be live, but we're locked for 6 hours due to the force update mode. Yeah, I think that doesn't need an update. It would just happen. In Wales, been to see the mother-in-law. She has been feeding me up. Nice. I'm glad you're having a good time, man. Food's always good. Food's good. First time away in 4 years. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case for a lot of people, right? Because of COVID. Like, if you didn't go away in like the 6 to 8 months before COVID, and then the lockdown hit. I've seen legit posts by people on forums and Reddit and stuff like that saying how they have like almost got fear of going on holiday because it's been so long. It's just like there's an anxiety around it, and I can get that. But yeah, it's crazy for some people, especially some people used to go on holiday like 2 or 3 times a year. I don't know if your family was normally like that, Cygnus. My family was like 1 big holiday a year was the thing, but that we kind of stopped doing that way before COVID happened. But yeah, but I'm glad, man. I'm glad. It's nice to get away, you know, even if it is for a couple of days. You know, even if it is honestly in England. I think people who think they have to go abroad when they're from England to have a good away experience is actually not true. You can get a really nice away experience in the UK. Once a year if lucky, yeah. There we go. But you feel it if you haven't done it for a little while, so yeah. Like I've been to a lot of places when I was younger, and some of my fondest memories were like going camping in the UK, like New Forest, also Centre Parks, amazing. I loved Centre Parks. Absolutely loved Centre Parks. As a kid, it's like so good. Going into Wrexham tomorrow. That's got to be something, that place right now. I'm not sure what their result was at the weekend. I know they lost their first game of the season, but wait, wasn't he in the team? He's in the team. Oh, I need another one. I was like, oh no, they're not. It's not messing up, is it? I need another saviour. I think eventually we need 5, right? So let's just put 5 in. Let's just put 5 in. Whatever. They got like a support character? Not really, have they? Not really. Might have to put a revive weapon on someone. I mean, I have got a revive weapon on someone. Just to be safe, you know? Another one. Just to be safe. Maybe a fast healing as well. Improve fast healing. I've only got 1 fast character, so that's going to be kind of needed. Defensive weapon. And just give her attack. Don't think I've ever really used Mia. It's the final act, 7, so 6 stages that need LE1 Julie. Okay. There we go. So if they do fix it, let's have a little check. Maybe they have already, you know. Maybe they have already, because we can't get. Wait, is it this one? No, it's this one, right? Oh, we can get there. It's not Nightmare, so I guess we can use it already. So you should be able to use faction support. Like this is Nightmare, but this is only no battle continues, items or continues. You could still use faction mates, right? Yeah. So how do they turn off faction supporter? I thought it was through Nightmare. I could be wrong. If it's not through Nightmare, it could still be an issue. Oh, we're getting lots of these tokens now. How close are you guys to getting Negan? I guess the closest you can be is like, what, 6k? Unless you spent, which is fine, you know. Uh-oh, am I bleeding? No, we're good. Ooh. Roadmaps are killing me, man. They don't need so many stages, I think. If they're gonna do 10 acts, there could be like 4 stages or something. Wish Scopely would put characters on offer. What do you mean? You mean like straight up sell characters? The best thing you can do is get pulls on a wheel. Like this next ultra wheel will have old ultras on it, you know. Faction support goes on and off, and no discernible pattern I can see. Funny one is you can't use Awakened Negan on the roadmap. On the Negan token map, you need OG Negan that you don't have anymore. Oops, that some people don't have. Yeah, like the people who bought him. Yeah, I mean, to be. Oh yeah, actually you can't even tear him up, can you? Do you need him at LB3 at any point? Because if you need, or above grade 1. Because if you do, that is a problem. I actually, that's the thing I said potentially could be a problem, and I need to message Scopely, but I never got around to doing it. They should hopefully fix that and make sure that Awakened Negan and Negan are recognized as the same character for roadmaps, because they can do that with like Mythic Trial characters. And Awakened Negan and normal Negan are pretty much the same deal, except obviously Awakened Negan's a boosted version of that original Negan. Which seems to be the thing to do anyway, because it's not like you've got a bet. There's no. I don't think there's anything better on the original Negan than there is on the new one. Unless someone wants to correct me. I know there's one passive that's different, but I personally don't like the main chance thing. I think it actually makes him worse. What are your guys' thoughts on that one? Do you like the bonus HP reduction, or do you prefer the main one? Because I like to use, like, stun on attack for him, for instance. And you can't do that if the main procs. You need ones higher than grade 1. It's been reported. Faction support is enabled, but there's a billion stages. Yeah! Whale problems, you know. I don't. People who are spent on those offers, it's their problem. But fortunately for them, they're the people that Scopely will try and fix issues for the quickest. So it's kind of like a situation where it could potentially be sorted out. Yeah, no worries, seeing this is all good. Take care, man. Had fun with the dailies. And the map resets and reruns 3 more times. Everyone could have the bug after week 3. Yeah, that's when I said that it could be an issue. But it's obviously, I forget that they sell stuff as well. See you, Cygnus. Oops. Not much I can do here. I mean, did he get killed at least? I mean, I could have. I could do this. That's about all I can do. Yeah. Even these low HP characters, that stinky boy, PK's still an issue, man. It's nuts. It'd be crazy. Yeah, seriously, just have a good like time, man. What about you, Steve? Have you been calculating? Working, trying to... Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Working out if you're going to do the pools. You saved up your tokens. I know you like to make decisions, but this looks like a good character to make that decision on, you know? I did it again! That was the... Oh no, we can basic attack this guy down, that's no problem. It's only the damn bites, and even then I could probably take the bide hits on these HPs. Okay, I did that one already. Like, even one copy of Maggie looks decent. I would recommend 2 still, just because get her to grade 5, you can get all her passives. You can obviously just get her to a higher level and get more points for leveling her up and so on and so forth. I'm past the 18 average pulls, but not by much. I think you'd only need 1 though, Steve. That's the thing. Like, this could be one of those ones where you just go, hey, I'm only going to get 1. She's a good damage dealer, but her lead skill alone just buffs everyone else so much. And you can just see how lucky you get in a 6 pull and then take it from there. If you get unlucky and just get 1, you could be like, yeah, screw this. But if you're lucky and you get 2, you can be like, I know I'm going to get LB3 now. I'll keep pulling. This is a really interesting one to pull for. Kind of how like Akira is the same, and Laura honestly in the same sort of vein. Only really need 1. I love these sort of characters honestly for the game. This is what free-to-play need to save their tokens for almost constantly. I know that sounds rough, but like having 6 pulls in the chamber anytime is good for a free-to-play, just to be able to pull for a character like this. It's not easy, but you know. I've got 1 drop in my last 38 ultra pulls. It sort of has to get better, you know. Yeah, that's rough. 1 in 38. That's bad. Even when I was like at my worst, I got like 2 in 23 or something. That was for Tyrese, I think, or 2 in 24. I can't remember. And my Tyrese ones were not fun. Ultra is generally pretty fun to pull on as well, because the odds seem to be almost like perfect amount when you're going to get them on quite a regular basis. That's all the extra roadmaps complete. Race to Glory. Okay, yeah, that's the World Energy one. Yeah, like this is the issue I've had in the game before, where I'm currently got like PTSD on what roadmaps I've done and what one I haven't done, and I'm just like, what's this? What's that? What's that? But it's just these 3, and it's just the ones that have 2 days and 3 days left, and I realistically need to focus the pop till you drop one more. If anything, but quite close to the end of needing one. Might as well just do it. Maggie looks good. Do you see her dethroning Shane? I don't see Shane being the best leader personally, but I do see her dethroning Trader for me. I think she's going to be doing quite a good job there. The issue is, in that team, who then counters like Outlast and stuff. That's what I gotta work out. Maybe it's where Roxy comes in. People talking about Roxy, she could work on that team there. Shane will be hard to outmatch. Man, I don't know, man. I don't rate Shane at all, man. I mean, I know he's a hard-hitting character and stuff, but like, versus other damage dealers in the game, he's not as good as them. He isn't doing anything that special as a leader. He's a green character who can ransack. I don't know, man. Just hating on him, I guess. If he was not a leader and he was a specialist, yeah, I might like him. If it was like, imagine he was follow-up, oh, he would be sick. You nuke with that first turn, get that triple hit second turn, be nuts. Ooh, we one-shot him with basic attack. Shane would follow it would be broken. Yeah, but like his first turn can get reflected, so he could die on his follow-up. And his Sig is just as powerful as other people's Sigs. That's what I'm saying, like, that's what he lacks for me. It's something like that. You know? By no means is he a bad character, he just, I rely so much on Trader for control. That's the issue I have in the game. Hopefully they bring out a nice promo control character in the future, because that's the only good promo, the only good control characters are promo. Like, we've had a lot of free-to-play ones, they're just not very good. His rush would destroy any team without payback. Isn't that just exactly the same as Sophia though? And Sophia does it with payback. Like, there's no difference there. Who would still be more OP in that situation? Would it be Sophia or would it be him? And his rush deals damage, so it isn't going to hit as hard as you think against non-fast characters. Sophia's still more powerful, exactly. Exactly. So that's why I don't use Shane, because I don't need the damage from him as a leader. What I massively lose on having someone like Sophia is control. And that's why I take Trader. Like, the main team I've used on attack for ages has been, honestly, an amazing team. It's starting to fall off now purely because of the stats of defense teams, nothing else. The effect, like, Trader will still be a good leader because he mainly is about effects. But Sophia's starting to fall off a little bit. Raven isn't, but she's a support damage role character in my team. It's mainly Sophia that's the issue at the moment. So what I could do is I could put, I could use exactly the same team that I'm using right now, and I could put Maggie as the leader and Trader as a support character in that team. And what would happen is I would offset the damage lost by not having Sophia with Maggie, who does pretty good damage, and I'd obviously have the reflect reduction, and still everything else would happen the same way. Pretty much. Raven isn't falling off. She's got the same problem she's always had in terms of like reflect and stuff like that, yeah. Sophia still does good for you. I'm talking about like the extremely newer teams. There aren't too many new defense team characters, but if they're in a team, even with bonus HP, with their stacked HP, you know, and the fact that all these characters have come out, and somehow every new character that has come out on defense team seems to be buffing PK. So PK's just slowly but surely got stronger and stronger as the game's gone on. Surely they don't need to buff that dude. if you have Andre and Aaron in the same team, they both buff PK quite heavily. What's up, William? Shut up, William. And surely this is one dude we don't need to buff. Oh, see you there, Uncle Sam. And that guy's bleeding with resist. I love the rolls. But yes, like hits will generally start to fall off a little bit, just natural. Higher base stats. That's why going for this this Maggie's going to be big as well, because she's got 40k base attack, plus the 15% on her passive, plus the fact that she's a leader. I reckon you're getting her to like 160k. And that's without Glenn. With Glenn, it'll maybe be a little bit higher. But these old alert characters are going to get absolutely destroyed, man. And I like that she can work against Hina teams as well. I've got like a kind of idea for a Hina defense team with Maggie. Gonna have to mess around with those attack teams. I think I'm doing something wrong. I have no tokens on anything, so I can't get newer characters, but yet everyone in my faction have hundreds of thousands of tokens. What tokens are we talking about? Gold mythic tokens? Generally, like, people who have played the game aren't pulling on gold mythic token well because there's no new characters on there until a gold rush comes around. And when a gold rush comes around, they'll pull. Like, we just recently had one for Krista, and people would have pulled quite a lot. I am quite fortunate I got reasonably lucky and didn't have to use too many. I've still got 3 roadmaps to do. Some of these only open in a couple of hours. I'm not going to do this one though. So if we go up into mine, I think I've got like 30 pulls. Actually, I've got 60 pulls, and the reason I got 60 pulls is this recently reset, but I forgot to buy it. Bit shop. It reset 6 days ago. So I bought all that. Definitely recommend that one. All 3, like advanced and ultra. Yeah, I mean, we get advanced every week. We get 10,000 advanced a week in level up tournaments. Ultra is like events. Well, honestly, to a certain extent, we get more ultra than advanced at the moment. It's kind of weird. And ultra's got the better characters. Like, we get ultra in the calendar. Not great, but it's 10k a month. You get ultra in events, but and war, and like, where is it? Is it party blowers? This advanced bag, I think it's the first time we've had advanced tokens for, I want to say, a long time. Maybe this may be over the top, but it feels like 6 months. We haven't had like advanced bags in events. We've been given ultra bags quite a lot. Air quotes, quite a lot. They did advanced bags in like paid events, but that was about it. And I always saw like advanced characters being more like the free to play accessible, and ultra being less free to play, but it's weird. Like like the tokens, that is. But Scopely do how Scopely do. That was raised in with PC though. So maybe that's why they brought them back here, I don't know. I don't know. See, this team here, Maggie lead, just full nuke team. Everyone's got Rampage. I think some of these characters maybe not good enough anymore. Like for instance, Eva, but they fell off because of Vengeance. But I think their stats just aren't going to be it anymore. But I did. Who said Raven with Rampage? Someone said it, and I was like, huh. I think there's potential because she's got guaranteed double crit on her first sig. That could be fun. If you've got the weapon from the Warrior Champions, that would actually be kind of good. Michonne, revive Kenny. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, Raven's Rampage could be nuts as well because of the fact that she hits so hard. And her Rampage attacks would be based on the damage she dealt, you know? Or actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I think it's 175% or something, 150% damage, so it's just going to be flat from their attacks, that maybe. That is a little bit of a downside. Rampage needs base damage as well. Oh well. I think I'm going to wrap up my stream here, guys. A bit of a short one, I know, an hour and a half. But the only thing I have to do is loads of roadmaps, and honestly, I don't want to put you through it, but I also don't like sitting here and just doing roadmaps non-stop. I've been doing roadmaps just watching a TV show or something, like hitting auto, you know, looking at it to make sure everything's okay while it's doing it, but just watching a TV show or something. But doing roadmaps for 2 hours on a stream is it's not that amazing. But yeah, it's been nice chatting. My next stream should be Thursday. I have got some content, I believe, lined up between now and then, so you know, stay tuned for that. Nothing out tomorrow though. Tomorrow is a blank day. I will be just dealing with some IRL stuff. But that's it for today, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.